We know the year 2020 is plunged with pandemics. But besides pandemic, we have the top 3 most mysterious events occurred in 2020. Stay with me to the end as all of these will shock you. Number 1. Pentagon releases UFO videos. In any other year this probably would have been the biggest story on the planet, but it happened to occur in 2020, so it was reduced to just something a bit weird. Even with that in mind, it is still staggering that the Pentagon released actual footage of a UFO, and now it's just out there in the public realm for everyone to see. UFO enthusiasts didn't know whether to cry or be completely elated. The U.S. Department of Defense has released 3 declassified videos of unexplained aerial phenomena. The Pentagon said it wanted to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real. The videos had already been leaked in 2007 and 2017. 2 were published by the New York Times, while the third was leaked by an organization co-founded by former Blink-182 singer, Tom DeLonge. After they were first leaked, some people claimed the videos showed alien unidentified flying objects, UFOs. So what's in the videos? According to the New York Times, a clip from 2004 was filmed by 2 Navy fighter pilots, and shows a round object hovering above the water, about 100 miles, which is 160 kilometers, out into the Pacific Ocean. 2 other videos filmed in 2015 show objects moving through the air, one of which is spinning. In one, a pilot is heard saying, "Look at that thing, dude. It's rotating." The UFO sighting investigated by the police. In its statement, the Pentagon said, after a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems, and does not impinge on any subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena. DoD, Department of Defense, is releasing the videos in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real, or whether or not there is more to the videos. The aerial phenomena observed in the videos remain characterized as unidentified. The fascination with the unexplained never goes away. And the UFO phenomenon is perhaps one of the most potent of these stories, linking uncertainty about worlds beyond our own to conspiracy theories about government, and especially the U.S. government. Down the centuries people have looked to the sky, and tried to explain mysterious lights and objects. But the modern UFO story took root in 1947, when a farmer discovered debris at Roswell, New Mexico, initially described as a flying disc, but explained by officials to be part of a secretive balloon program to monitor the Soviet Union. Subsequently, the testing base for advanced aircraft, known as Area 51 in Nevada, became the alleged center for UFO research. For the conspiracy theorists, this was where the U.S. government sought to harness advanced alien technology. Over the years many of the most outlandish theories have been debunked. But in 2017, the Pentagon did finally admit that it had a long-standing program, now terminated, investigating alleged UFOs. Today, the U.S. Navy prefers to call these unexplained sightings unidentified aerial phenomena. But that's not going to supplant an acronym, which has entered into our collective subconscious, prompting that fundamental question: are we really alone in the universe? Number 2. A star went missing. Not in our own Milky Way, but in a galaxy about 75 million light-years away. The star in question is so hot that it glows crystal blue, and it shines a couple million times brighter than the star we know best, our Sun. Even as stars go, it's massive. Astronomers have studied it for nearly 2 decades, so it was pretty disconcerting when, one day last year, they looked at the latest observations, and realized they couldn't find it anymore. Andrew Allan, a doctoral student in astrophysics at Trinity College Dublin, checked and rechecked the data. The star is too far away for telescopes to spot it directly, so astronomers look for the distinct signatures that these luminous blue stars imprint on the light coming from their home galaxy. But those traces had vanished. Maybe, Allan thought, this was Earth's fault. The weather hadn't been great on the day that the telescope, perched in the mountains of northern Chile, had examined the distant galaxy. So he and his colleagues decided to conduct another round of observations, but on a different instrument at the observatory a few months later. Once again, no star. It was a pleasant surprise for us, Allan said. Why pleasant? Allan explained that outer space certainly can be a mysterious and surprising realm, but stars like this one aren't supposed to blink out without a trace. They usually finish their life in a powerful, radiant explosion, a supernova, leaving behind a newly formed black hole. What if history's brightest supernova exploded in Earth's backyard? The observations revealed no evidence of a supernova, and that, to Allan, is the best part. He and his colleagues say that the star might have simply skipped over the supernova, and collapsed into a black hole without fanfare. If indeed the star turned into a black hole with no supernova at all, then it's a case of gone without a bang, that astronomers have been searching for a while now. Eor Arkavi, an astronomer at Tel Aviv University who was not involved in this research, told Allan about this. Astronomers have theorized that a star could go out this way, and they have come close to capturing it. In 2009, a star appeared to brighten, a sign that it might soon explode, in a galaxy so well known for stellar explosions that it is nicknamed the Fireworks Galaxy. For several months, the star glowed 1 million times more luminous than our Sun. But by 2015, it had vanished instead. When even the most powerful space-based telescopes couldn't find it, astronomers concluded that it had fizzled out into a black hole without experiencing that final spark. Allan hopes that's what happened here, but the researchers don't yet know for sure. It's important to keep in mind that they cannot, and do not try to, show definitively that the star has truly disappeared, says Daniel Purley, an astronomer at Liverpool John Moores University, in the United Kingdom, who was not involved in the research. The researchers haven't ruled out slightly less dramatic possibilities. One other explanation rests with this kind of star's nature. Luminous blue stars are quite moody, prone to dramatic shifts in brightness. After Allan and his colleagues realized that the star had seemingly disappeared, they went through archival observations to search for clues. The data suggest that the star might have dimmed after an especially luminous period. In this scenario, the disappearing act was helped along by another astrophysical phenomenon. In a quirk of timing, a cloud of cosmic dust might have moved right in front of the star at about the same time, blocking its already subdued shine, so that the star became completely hidden from our view. Still one other explanation says, put forth by a different team of astronomers, in their own study of this distant galaxy this year, suggests that the star, missing or not, isn't a star at all. According to this group, telescopes have been observing, all this time, the light of a long-lived supernova interacting with cosmic material around it. From Earth, these distant interactions could be mistaken for the dimming and brightening of a star. The first flare of this supernova would have been visible through telescopes in the mid-1990s, but as it happens, none were peering into this galaxy at the time. To investigate this mystery further, astronomers will need to collect more observations of the distant galaxy. Allan said that astronomers will soon deploy the Hubble Space Telescope, one of humankind's finest eyes on the sky, to take a look. For now, the case of the disappearing star will remain in the annals of unsolved stellar mysteries, alongside a star that seemed to have the opposite problem. A few years ago, a team of researchers led by Arkavi came upon a star that had exploded over and over again, instead of fading into the darkness after a single radiant blast. He's still not sure what happened. Massive stars aren't supposed to survive their supernova. But then again, they're not supposed to quietly vanish into the darkness, either. So this still remains as one of the biggest mysterious to date. Number 3. For the first time ever, scientists have identified water on the Moon's sunlit surface. They also found that water is more common on the Moon than previously thought, with pockets of ice hiding in shadowy regions of eternal darkness, some as small as a penny, new studies reveal. Scientists have been finding signs of water on the Moon since 2009 and, in 2018, confirmed the presence of water ice on the lunar surface. Now, researchers in 2 new studies have detected water at one of the largest crater formations on a sunlit surface on the Moon, and also found that the lunar surface could be harboring plentiful patches of secret ice and cold traps, regions of permanently shadowed spots on the Moon. Data from this location reveal water in concentrations of 100 to 412 parts per million, which is roughly equivalent to a 12-ounce bottle of water, being trapped in a cubic meter of soil spread across the lunar surface, NASA said in a release about the discovery. This is not puddles of water, but instead water molecules that are so spread apart that they do not form ice or liquid water, said Casey Honeyball, the lead author of a study about the discovery. Without a thick atmosphere, water on the sunlit lunar surface should just be lost to space, said Honeyball. Yet somehow we're seeing it. Something is generating the water, and something must be trapping it there. Experts will now try to figure out exactly how the water came to form and why it persists. If you like this true stories like this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and comment down below, so you will not miss any new videos. Thank you.